Welcome to That's Well Play Heavy Hitters pre-release. To my opinion, the class that is more difficult to control and also the more difficult to deal with. Okay, I mean, if this hero, this class is your opponent, is more difficult to handle. That's Warrior, because Warrior will have a whole suite of reactions. All right, so let's go through the reactions. So we have 0 cost, 1 cost, and also 2 cost reactions. Let's see how rare your opponent can get and how many reactions they can get within a 6-pack sealed, alright? Because it's pre-release seasons. First of all, among the reaction, there are 4 cards that are rares. First of all, we have a generic lunging press. So lunging press is a rare card, which it's really low in number. Alright, if you get one, include it is a blue. Okay. Then secondly, we have this 0 cost. Take the upper hand. Unfortunately, I do not have a rainbow of it, lack of the yellow. So this is a 0 plus 3, and it only can be played if you have wagered. Yes. So it's conditional. Alright, so you gotta be careful. If there is no resources and there's 1 card in arsenal and there's wager in the combat chain, so you gotta watch out for this 0 plus 3. Alright, so we are now actually try to understand what's the ceiling for the reactions. Alright, then so this is rare, so it's hard to come by. Alright, because in every packs there's only 2 slots for rares, right? So there's 6 packs. So the maximum rares that you will have, it's 12 plus whatever there's in the rainbow foil. So let's say you got lucky, then half of it is rare and above. So we have like about 15 rares. But all 15 rares are Warrior's attack reaction, very, very rare, alright? Low chance. Okay, so let's go into the first, the 1 cost. The 1 cost reaction, we have 6 commons and 3 rares. Alright, the 6 commons actually are the Agile Engagement, red, yellow, and blue. It is a 1 cost plus 3, and it will create a token if it is defended by an attack action cards. It means that your opponent, the warrior, can just forgo this token creation and go for 1 and buff 3. Alright, 1 cost and buff 3. So there's no condition using this. So you gotta be aware of this actually, because it's a common card. And then the second 1 cost common reaction is Vigorous Engagement. So this will create vigor. Alright, so it's the same thing. This is it creates agility tokens, this create vigor tokens, and it's unconditional. They can just use it as long as there's a resources. Alright, so these are the guys that you have to be aware of. 1 plus 3, 1 cost plus 3. Then the rare, right? As mentioned, rare cards are really rare in sealed format. This is cut the deck, red, yellow, and blue, cost 1, and the target warrior attack. So not necessarily weapons. Alright, beware of wage gold. It's universal, so it is also counted as a warrior card. Okay, so the attack gets plus 3 when it is defended by an attack action card. Then you can draw a card and put a card from your hand or arsenal onto the bottom of your deck. Alright, so the second part, just, you know, kind of like shuffle out your hand, right? But it's still conditional. So this has to be blocked by an action card, and this has to wager. So you gotta be careful. Yeah, if you see this coming, don't block. Yeah, if there's 1 resources floating, try not to block, because you don't block efficiently against Centauri Saber, and there is a chance for this to be online. And let's go into the 2 cost. Alright, so the 2 cost reaction is Fatal Engagement. This is really scary. I also lack of the yellow, and this I already have a sleeve on. Is going into one of my deck. Alright, so this says for 2 costs, play this only if an attack action card is defending this chain link and target attack gets +5. +5, my goodness, and it blocks 3. So it's really scary. The rare cards all block 3, okay? So beware if there are resources available and you are defending, this coming at you with a +5 reaction, it's really fatal. Okay, so these are all the reaction right here. So the minimally it's a +3. all right, the most easiest reaction to be played by the warriors is 1 cost +3. all right, all the rare cards needs to jump through some hoops, but it's not that difficult, so you gotta watch out. And the ceiling is a +5. Never let this happen. All right, if you see there's enough resources and your life total, you can't gamble, don't block. You rather take the vanilla damage from a Centauri Saber, which is only 2. All right, there you go. So these are the reactions in heavy hitters that you will be facing. Happy heavy hitters pre-release.